Okay, good morning everyone, and welcome to the Children of Autumn YouTube channel, and we're so glad that you're tuned back in with us again today. Beautiful day here in Jasper, Alberta, and I'm so happy to introduce to you my wonderful son, Griffin, who was the way shower in our family, firstborn, and if it wasn't for him, Julianne certainly would have been immunized, but that's a whole other story, and I'll get into that another time. But Griffin's here today, and he'd like to share primarily with the siblings of persons with autism on what he's learned on this great journey with Julianne, his sister.
Thank you for having me. Hello everyone. So yeah, what have I learned? Obviously that's a pretty big question, and I don't know if I can summarize it entirely into a couple of short videos, but I'll do my best. Starting with what I think is the grandest learning experience and the most important. Don't feel sorry for these people. In fact, we should on some level be envious of these people, and I'll tell you why I think that. We live in a world where, unfortunately, to some degree, much of what we do, much of how we act, how we live, what we buy, what we do for work, is based upon not so much what we personally would like to do, but more based on what society wants for us, what our family thinks is best for us, what our friends think is best for us. We dress to fit into a certain way, to design a certain personality, and we work in a certain very disciplined manner to try and contribute to society, which is a great thing. I do that myself. But there's all these rigid ways of doing things that we all kind of try and fall into and make room for. On the other hand, autistic people look at all that and basically decide, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to live life the way I want to, and I'm not going to abide by anyone else's ideas of how I should live, which I think is an enormously valuable thing to learn from these people, and something that society can learn as a whole. You know, if you take someone like Julianne, out of all the people that I know, I think personally she is the most authentic individual, in that she lives every moment of every day in the way that she wants to live, not in the way society tells her to, not in the way her parents think she should, and that is, in an extent, beautiful and very rare in the world we live in today. So I think people can learn, especially as a sibling, I've definitely learned this, is you have a short time on this planet. Live the way that you want to live. If in Julianne's case, if she, I've witnessed this many times, if she wants to pull her pants down in the middle of the street and defecate right there, she's going to damn well do it.
Unless I get to her first.
Yes, so maybe don't go that far. But that's a great learning experience for sure. Is you know, they do not subscribe to society's prescriptions of what you should do in this moment.